Have you heard of Tibet? High in the Himalayan mountains, this remote region is home to over 6 million Tibetans. It's also the homeland of someone you might have heard of, the Dalai Lama, and is the birthplace of Tibetan Buddhism. For the past 70 years, this area has been at the center of a massive political tension between those who say Tibet should be free and those who say Tibet is owned by China. But let's put that aside for now, because wherever you stand on Tibet's sovereignty, one thing is undeniable. Tibetans form a unique and ethnically distinct culture, with their own language, both written and spoken, their own religion, food, dress, and way of life. As well as those still inside Tibet, there are around 150,000 Tibetan refugees living all over the world, exiled and unable to return to their homeland. But wherever they live in the world, most of these Tibetans identify as just that, Tibetan. And the one thing that truly represents this identity is the Tibetan flag. Yet take a look at your phone's emoji keyboard. The Tibetan flag is nowhere to be seen. This needs to change. In the world of emoji, representation matters. Recent additions such as the hijab emoji, emoji for different skin tones, and a selection of redhead emoji were all added as a result of hardworking campaigners who made the big tech companies take notice. We can do the same for Tibet. It doesn't matter which side of the politics you stand on. Other special administrative regions in China, such as Hong Kong and Macau, have a flag emoji. And so do other peoples seeking international recognition, such as those in Palestine, Taiwan, and Western Sahara. Non-country entities such as the European Union, the UN, and even Antarctica have emoji. Those in the LGBTQ community can fly their flag, and even pirates are represented. It's time for Tibet to join them. Hi everyone, my name is Pema, and I'm a Tibetan American student from Washington, D.C. My grandparents lived in Tibet, but fled in the 1950s due to political tensions with China. There are actually tens of thousands of people from Tibetan heritage residing in North America alone. As a Tibetan American, I use emojis on a daily basis as a way to communicate with my friends and family and to express myself. Without a Tibetan flag emoji, there is a huge part of my identity that I am unable to communicate through emojis. Having a Tibetan flag emoji would allow me to share this huge part of my family heritage and my own identity with all of my friends. It's a way to represent my nationality, and in the same way that I'm proud of the American flag, I also want to be able to use the Tibetan flag emoji to share that piece of my identity with everyone around the world. Representation matters. Everyone knows that the political situation with Tibet and China is complicated, to say the least, but representation isn't. I believe that it doesn't matter what you believe about history or politics, Tibetans have a unique language, unique culture and identity. We have momos and chubas, we celebrate Losar and visit gompas. And if you don't understand most of that, it's because Tibetan culture is extremely unique and highly underrepresented. But it doesn't have to be. With your help, we can fix this. Because after all, emoji should be for everyone. Please support the campaign today and help us bring the Tibetan flag emoji to phones everywhere.